Hey guys, so this is part 2 of my FabFitFun Winter 2021 What Will I Choose video. So if you missed part 1, I will link that for you up in the cards above. That video covered kind of the basics of FabFitFun, how it works, and also the first 4 categories. So there are 2 more categories to talk about in this video. And then I will also talk about the booster box options and the refills. And also going up today, hopefully, will be the screen capture video that I do of the add-on store. So make sure to subscribe, and you can even hit that notification bell icon to be notified of future videos. I am still very close to 2,000 subscribers, so I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy FabFitFun content along with other types of beauty videos like hauls, unboxings, and that sort of thing. So without further ado, let's talk about category 5. So this is the first category where I believe only annual members will be able to select their choice. If you are not an annual member, which basically just means that you pay for the year in advance, FabFitFun will select one of these options for you. And also with this category, like I mentioned, for the first 4, if you are an annual member but none of these options appeal to you, then I think you can also select the mystery choice if you want something completely different. So I think additional choices for this one will be $7, and I think the choice I will select will be the Vadim Teas Recovery Sampler. That is supposed to have a $25 value, and it looks like this is a mix of both herbal teas and black teas. I think these are all different types of like chai or spiced teas. So that is a total of 25 tea bags, and I think for that amount of tea, $25 in value seems a little high, so it would work out to like $1 per tea bag. $7 is probably a much more like accurate value for that. But yeah, I enjoy a cup of herbal tea and even some chai tea from time to time, so I think that is the option I will choose. The next one is the Epare Milk Frother, and this is supposed to have a $24.95 value. Did they get brighter? I feel like my lights have a mind of their own today. It is actually Halloween as I'm filming this, or maybe they're haunted or something, I don't know. So I already have one of these. The one I have is from Aero Latte, and it came in this little plastic case. So I would mainly use this when I was making coffee and adding collagen powder to it, because especially with an espresso, the coffee is not quite hot enough to kind of like dissolve on contact, and it also has that kind of layer of foam on top. So I found that something like this was helpful to kind of get that collagen all mixed in to the coffee. So obviously I already have one of these, and you just, turn it on and it rotates and that sort of thing. These are surprisingly easy to clean, I think. You can just kind of run it under water to rinse it, and then if you turn it on again, it kind of spins dry. So I already have one of these, and I will include a link to this one that I have. I'm sure they're both kind of equally good. I don't know that you would be able to purchase one of these or find one of these for $7. I mean, maybe at like, I don't know, Aldi or TJ Maxx or something like that, but if you are interested in a product like that, you could pick that one. The next option is the Vitamasks Cranberry and Apple Sheet Mask Set. That has a $24 value. And I'm pretty set on sheet masks for the moment, so I don't think I will be selecting this one. Let's see what it says. So it says it uses a classic triple layer sheet mask technology for enhanced moisture retention within the sheet and increased absorption rates within the skin. It says probiotic repair made with cranberry, apple, vitamin C, multipeptides, and probiotics. It is free of parabens, mineral oils, phthalates. It's cruelty free, and it is also free of like sulfate and gluten. So I think I'm good on this one. Let's see, you get 3 masks in total, so that works out to about $8 per mask in value. And again, if you wanted to select multiple things from this category, I think it would be $7. Okay, so I changed the ISO setting so it's not an auto anymore. Maybe that'll help because as you can see, it is during the day when I'm filming this, and I don't know, there's different fluctuations in light. And also my husband is talking to his parents in the next room. So yeah, this is a fun filming situation. Okay, let's talk about the next one. So this is the Grown Alchemist Body Cream in Mandarin Rosemary Leaf. And this has a $26 value. And this is a product I've gotten before. As you can see, I haven't actually used that much of it. So I will not be selecting this, but I just did want to kind of give you a sense of the texture and everything. And try not to put it on my nose. So this to me has a very kind of spa apothecary scent to it. It is nice though. So as I promised in my last video, I do have some details about my upcoming giveaway. I try to make sure my hands aren't still greasy. So I actually received another one of these from Boxy a while ago. So I have a brand new one here in the tube that I will be including in this 2,000 subscriber giveaway. There's a couple more things I have to talk about throughout the video that will be going into the giveaway. So again, make sure to subscribe. So yeah, so I won't be picking that. And like I just said, I do have some other options here to talk about. So the next choice I think is another throwback, and that is the Cocoa Floss Tropical Trio, and this has a $28 value. So I haven't tried these particular flavors. They're all like fruit flavors. I think there's a watermelon, a strawberry, yeah, some are watermelon, Cara orange, and pure strawberry. So you get one full spool with a container and then 2 refill spools. So I haven't tried any of those particular flavors, but I have tried Cocoa Floss before. In fact, I think it was FabFitFun that introduced me to this. So I picked up multiple packs of floss from them when they show up in add-ons and that sort of thing. I've only tried the Delicious Mint just because, I don't know, that just sounds the best to me in terms of a floss. And these have all come with their little case, but I think if you do purchase from Cocoa Floss directly, you can just get the refills, which is more environmentally friendly. And I'll just try and show you the texture there, which is hard to do. So this is a little thicker than normal floss, but I've kind of gotten used to it, and I think prefer it now just because it seems like it's getting more of the gunk out, if you will. So I don't think I'll be picking that one. I do have a fair bit of floss in my kind of backups right now, but I will be including one of these Delicious Mint brand new flosses in my giveaway. So if you've never tried this particular type of floss before, I will include it in the giveaway so that you can give it a go. And that is it for customization 5. So I think I will be getting the tea just because I know that's something I will probably use and enjoy, and I think I'm kind of good on all the other options. All right, going to customization 6, and this is an additional $10, I believe, and also something that's only available to annual members to select, although you will get a 6th item in your box if you are a seasonal subscriber. And this is where I think FabFitFun used to have like 8 items, and the last 3 were all things that FabFitFun selected. So I think starting sometime earlier this year, they made it so you could either get kind of one higher value item or kind of several lower value items. And some of these are repeats. So this first item is the KVD Beauty Go Big or Go Home Mascara, and this has a $24 value. So I did actually have a little sample of this that I tried today for the first time, and I'll go ahead and try to zoom you guys in here. So I only have one coat. Hopefully you can kind of get a good look at my lashes. So I think it's definitely more of a volumizing type mascara, but it also gives some good length. I do plan to go out later today for a bit of a walk on Halloween, just to see all the kids and all that. I guess I can go ahead and apply a second coat now that we're talking about this. This has a very kind of dense kind of bristle brush, and I tend to like this kind of volumizing brush. So I'll just go ahead. It's a little on the dry side. Not sure how well it's going to build on itself now that it's kind of dried. So that is, try to focus my eyes there. So that is 2 coats on that eye. Go ahead and even it out. So yeah, so we're going to go out for a walk. I don't have this on the lower lashes because I generally will go with the Clinique Bottom Lash, which is a tubing mascara with a very small little brush, just because I find that putting normal mascara on my lower lashes can tend to result in smudging and that sort of thing. So I do typically like a waterproof mascara. The Tarte Lights Camera Splashes is my go-to. So I find that a waterproof formula generally helps keep the curl a little bit better. I still do curl my lashes. I use the Rephr lash curler today. So hopefully that gives you some good kind of benchmarks in terms of my preferences and, you know, what I like in terms of mascaras. But yeah, I will try to pin a comment down below to let you know at the end of the night. What time is it? It's about 3:44, so probably give you a good 7 to 8 hour test of this mascara. And I'll let you know if I experience any major smudging or flaking or anything like that. While we're talking about my eyeshadow, I'll go ahead and zoom you guys back out just a tad. I will mention that I'm wearing this Natasha Denona Ayana palette, which I got in a Boxy Charm. This was a Boxy Charm exclusive palette that Natasha Denona put together for them. So I am wearing these 2 shades in my crease, the like tan matte and this brown matte, and then I'm also wearing this metallic green shade all over, and then on the very top I tapped some of the Urban Decay Moondust shadow in Urban Cowboy. So this isn't all Natasha Denona, but I did pick up another one of these from Boxy Charm, so there will be one of these Natasha Denona palettes going into my giveaway as well. So just to let you know what I have on my eyes. And I did also realize after I took a look at this that the Lash Line and Crease shades, which are these 2 mattes, are in the Natasha Denona Glam palette, which is actually what I wore yesterday. So I don't know if I included any of those shades. I might have used some of that Crease shade in my look yesterday, which was using some of the more kind of neutral to warm shades. But yeah, so funny coincidence there. But yeah, if you're interested in winning that Natasha Denona palette, make sure to subscribe. So I think that's all I have to say on that one. So far I like this mascara. I don't know if I will select it. Again, that's $10, which for a $24 mascara seems a little high for an add-on. The next option is the Lucky Brand Solid Brushed Scarf, and this has a $69.50 value. This is a repeat from a previous box. I didn't pick it up then, and I think I'm good on scarves, so I'll probably skip on it for this season. The next product is the Summer Fridays CC Me Serum, and this has a $64 value. And I did actually pick this up, I think it was like in the summer box if I recall. Still haven't actually gotten into it. I'm still working on the Pharmacy Vitamin C Serum, so obviously I'm not going to pick up another one because vitamin C is definitely one of those ingredients you don't want to store too much or too long because it tends to go off quickly. So if you are interested in a vitamin C serum, you can just know that I picked it before, so it might be a product worth checking out, but I haven't tried it personally. The next product is one that I think I will select, and this is the Fits Puzzles Puzzle, in Oasis. This has a $24 value, which isn't that high, but of all the products in this category, I think it's the one that, I don't know, appeals to me the most. I enjoy putting together a puzzle from time to time, but I know my mom also really likes puzzles, so it could be a good thing to have on hand to give to her at some point. Next up, we have the Billion Dollar Brows 6-Piece Pro Brush Essentials Kit. This has a $62 value, and I'm good on brushes, so I think I'll skip on that one. Next up, we have a trio of products. This has the Summer in Rose Tweezer with Pouch, the Ahava Refreshing Facial Cleansing Gel, and the Aesthetica Liquid Eyeliner Bundle, and that is supposed to have a $58 value. I'm pretty good on cleansers. I don't really use liquid eyeliner all that often, and I have plenty. And I'm pretty loyal to my like Tweezerman tweezers. Those are my favorites, so I think I'll probably skip on that one. So next up we have another bundle. This is the Barefoot Scientist Pedicure File, which is another throwback, the Hot Chocolate Balm Maker, and the Aesthetica Liquid Eyeliner Bundle. So that eyeliner is a repeat, and that has a $44 value. And like I said before, I have a Earth Therapeutics foot file, which looks pretty similar to the one from Barefoot Scientist, although this one has a little like mini file that you can pull out of the handle if you want to get in between your toes or something. So I already have one of these, and if you did want to pick one of those up, I think you can get it from Ulta for about 13 bucks before coupons or anything. So, you know, just trying to present those options to you. I am kind of intrigued by the Hot Chocolate Balm Maker, but I think you can get one of those from Amazon for, I think, less than 10 bucks. And I just don't know how motivated I would be to actually use it. In theory, it sounds like it could be fun, especially if you have kids that would want to get in on helping you make them, or if you want to go all out and like make those for gifts or whatever, but I don't know. I think I'll skip on that one, especially with the knowledge that if I do change my mind, I can always get one from Amazon for not a lot of money. Next up, we have the Aven Thermal Spring Water and Sensuals Natural Organic Skincare Vitamin C Serum and Aesthetica Liquid Eyeliner Bundle. This has a $67 value, and this is only available to US and Canadian subscribers, possibly because it has that kind of, you know, pressurized container that may have shipping restrictions. So this is another throwback, and as far as I can tell, let's see, where's the English ingredients? I think this is just water. It says packaged in a sterile environment at the source. Pure thermal spring water. Yeah, so this is just water and nitrogen. So you get that kind of... it does feel... It's not like the finest mist I've ever experienced. It does definitely have some droplets on it. I don't know that this is anything super remarkable or special, but if you're curious about that product, you can pick it up in this category. And then the vitamin C serum in this bundle is another repeat, and then they have the eyeliner again as one of the parts of this bundle. And then finally we have the Hot Chocolate Balm Maker again with the Vosges manicure bundle. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So I know that brand, that they did the like pumpkin pedicure set before, but unfortunately this time around it's not any sort of fun seasonal scent. I think I feel pretty good about skipping that, and like I said, the Hot Chocolate Balm Maker sounds like it could be fun. It could be really irritating to make, I don't know. So that kind of eliminates that one from this category. So like I said, I'll probably select the puzzle. All right, let's talk about the boost option. So if you're not familiar with what the boost is, it's basically where you can buy something in addition to your box, but it's separate from the add-ons. So usually it's a pretty good deal, depends, but it's something that you pay in addition to the cost of your box. And they don't always tell us the prices of these boost items in advance, but this year they have. So the first one is the Aparis a Paris faux fur stole and faux fur earmuffs. That is $24 and it has a $129 value. Not really interested in that, but if you want some cozy winter accessories, you might want to take a look at those. The next one is the insert name here, insert blowout here brush. This is $36 and it has a $72 value. I have the Revlon hot air brush, whatever it's called. So I'm pretty good on that type of product right now, and I'm not really familiar with that brand in terms of their hair tools, so I think I'll skip that. The next item is the Dr. Brandt bundle, and this is $49.99. It has a value of $184. So if all of these Dr. Brandt products sound good to you, this might be worth taking a look at. The first item is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion, and this has a $58 value. And I actually have one of these that I got from FabFitFun. It was some kind of like gift with purchase type thing when I was buying things in the like edit sale or whatever. So this is brand new. This is 2 ounces. So I will be including this in the giveaway. Still sealed and all that good stuff. So I will be including this in the giveaway, probably because I have dry, kind of eczema prone skin and I don't typically use that type of product. I do have a little sample of it here that I will demo for you just so you can get an idea of like the texture and consistency. So that's also sealed. I was expecting it to be gray for some reason, but anyway, it's a very fine scrub. So if you like a physical exfoliant on your face, that might be something you could either check out in this booster box or potentially win this in my giveaway. It has a smell, but I don't think it's fragranced. It's not a very strong smell, so I don't think it's something that most people would find like super annoying or whatever while they're using it. So that pore dermabrasion is one item. It says it's a pore perfecting exfoliator, helps reduce the appearance of pores, deep cleans pores, and helps smooth the appearance of skin texture. I wouldn't be surprised if this has some like acid exfoliating ingredients as well. That might have been the smell I was getting from it. So it has papaya fruit extract, pumpkin fruit ferment. So it has some kind of like enzyme type ingredients. I don't know if any of those are like AHA types. Yeah, so that's one part of it. And then they also include in that bundle the Pores No More Pore Purifying Cleanser from Dr. Brandt that has a $36 value. The Mattifying Hydrator Pore Minimizing Gel, which has a $48 value. And finally, the Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask, which has a $42 value. So you get a cleanser, like a gel moisturizer, I think, a mask, and like a kind of exfoliating treatment. So yeah, if you have like oily combo skin, that might be a good set of products to try out. Okay, so the next item is the Advent box, which we actually saw, I think, pop up in the fall edit sale. And I'm about to tell you what is in this Advent box in case you want to know whether it's worth the money or not. If you are interested in picking this up and you want to be totally surprised, I will have a timestamp for the next product, which is going to be the Botkier Tote. So just make sure to skip ahead to that timestamp if you don't want to know what's in the Advent box. Okay. So the Advent box is $79 and they say it has a $319.98 value. So the first item is the Mantra Band Statement Bracelet in Believe. That has a $45 value. Next up is the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum, which has a $42 value. That's probably the product in the Advent box that I would be most interested in trying. Next up we have the Cover FX Shimmer Veil in Halo that has a $28 value. Then we have the Stila Cosmetics Stay All Day Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Damsel that has a $22 value. Next up we have the Spongel Boxed Flower in Vanilla Bloom. So I think that's one of those like sponges that has the soap already in it. So you can get it wet and then it'll start to suds up. Next up we have the Smells Like Winter Forest Votive Candle that has a $20 value. Next up we have the Tangle Teaser, the original. This has a $12 value. I think I mentioned the wet brush yesterday when I was talking kind of about my hair care routine. So this is, you know, it looks like a normal hairbrush. The bristles are supposed to be kind of more flexible so that when you're brushing wet hair, it's not gonna, you know, break your hair or anything. So I like to use this after the shower, but before the wet brush, I have several Tangle Teasers, which are more kind of like a palm kind of shaped brush. And I typically will use this before I get in the shower, so I'll use it on dry hair, just kind of make sure my hair isn't knotted or whatever, so I can kind of shampoo it and condition it more easily. So I have like a brush for dirty hair, and then I have a brush for clean hair. So that's kind of extra, you know, it's probably not necessary, but yeah, these are good. And I do recommend kind of getting a brush designed to be used on wet hair if you want to comb it while it's wet. I do like that product, but like they say, it's a $12 value, so it's definitely not worth buying the box just for that one item. You can just go out and buy it. Next up we have the NCLA Sugar Lip Scrub in Pink Champagne. That has a $16 value. So I haven't tried any of their lip scrubs. I have tried their like cuticle oils and some of their nail polishes, but I haven't tried their lip scrubs. Pink Champagne sounds like it's a good scent for that time of year. And just to quickly touch on this like 12 days kind of concept, you see a lot of advent calendars obviously for 24 days, which are the days December 1st through the 24th leading up to Christmas. But you do see some that are 12 days only. So you can either, you know, start those on like December 12th or 13th, whatever the day is, or you can start them the day after Christmas. And I think I've said this before when I sound like I'm, and I always feel like I'm hopping on a soapbox a little bit, but traditionally the 12 days of Christmas are the days following Christmas. So in that respect, these would be good for a gift because it's like the gift that keeps on giving, and whoever you give it to can open a new present for the 12 days following Christmas. So in that way it kind of works out that it's 12 days, you know, you don't have to worry as much about getting it by December 1st. Okay, so talking about the next item, there's the Summer and Rose 3-pack cozy sock and 2 scrunchies. That has a $35 value. Next up is the It's a 10 Miracle Deep Conditioner plus Keratin. That has a $24.99 value. Next up we have the Bite Beauty Yay Sayer Plumping Lip Gloss and Cinnamon Twist. That has a $25 value. That's another product I would kind of be interested in trying. It looks interesting, and I think, I'm trying to recall, I think Kate the Great used those for a while and really liked them. And then finally we have a Sorbus Cosmetic Organizer with Mirror, and that has a $29.99 value. So I will, I think, skip on the advent calendar. I'm kind of interested in a few of the items, but I don't think I'm interested enough to pay $80 for everything together. So I'll probably skip on that one. Next up we have the Botkier New York Bond Tote. So this would be $15 and is supposed to have a $128 value. So this was one of the options for a FabFitFun box. It might have been last winter. And they had either this tote or the backpack. And I got the backpack because I thought it would be more practical. But the backpack was really small, so I haven't really used it hardly at all because I just find it's a little bit too small for me. So the tote is intriguing to me, especially at $15. So I might end up getting 2 totes this season, the Herschel one from category 1 plus this one. But if you are interested in maybe getting 1 tote, maybe you could get the unhide blanket from the first category and then add this. And I think, like I said, the first category, I think the additional cost is around $15. So maybe you can pick up this one in lieu of the Herschel tote if that looks better to you. Next up, we have the Mucklux Cabin Socks in either small, medium, or large, extra large. These are $7 and they have a value of $25. And these are definitely a repeat. So I got a pair in, I think it was the winter box. I wore them out and then they had them come up again in like an edit sale or something, and I bought 3 more pairs. So you know I'm committed. So this is the pair I am currently on. So I wore out that first pair, threw it away. I currently have 1 pair in my hamper because I got like food on it or whatever. And then I broke out another pair out of like their packaging. So I have 1 completely fresh pair, haven't touched, 1 in the laundry, and then I have these. These little pom-poms are really cute, but they do come off eventually. So these kind of have a lifespan to them, if you will. I think like most socks. They have some rubbery kind of grippy bits on the bottom, which are nice, but the bottoms do still kind of wear out after a while. And they have this really kind of fleecy, nice warm lining to them. So I really do like these. I don't know if I'll pick up another backup pair. Like I said, like they do kind of wear out eventually and they don't really go bad per se, so I might pick up another pair. All right, and then finally we have the Protect Your Skin bundle, which is $19 and it has a $169.90 value. There are the 8 Other Reasons Face Mask Trio, which have a $21.95 value. I haven't heard good things about this type of mask, so you might want to bear that in mind. Next up is the Silver Mini Link Chain and Gold Cuban Chain Mask Duo. That has a $34.95 value, so I think that's supposed to help, you know, keep your mask on around your neck if you need to keep putting it on and taking it off. Next up we have the Erno Laszlo Pore Cleansing Clay Mask. That has a $48 value. And then finally there is the Verso Super Eye Serum, which has a $65 value, and I think that's another product that has been in a box before. So that is it for that bundle. You get 4 different items in it. Okay, so let's talk about the refills next. So I think these are items where you can add them, and FabFitFun will continue to ship them to you every season until you go in and like cancel, I think. So the first is the black whitening toothpaste. That is $6.30. It has a $19 value. I think that's one of those like charcoal type toothpaste, if I'm not mistaken. Next up we have the Spongel hand cream, and that's in coconut verbena. So if you like a nice tropical scent, that is $6.30 and it has a value of $18. Next up we have the Rodial Pink Diamond Instant Lifting Serum. That is 30 ml and it is $30.60. That has a value of $135, and I don't know, I haven't really ever gotten into Rodial or Rodial skincare, so I don't plan on picking that up, but if you are a fan of theirs, that might be a good deal. Next up we have the Korres Renewing Body Cleanser, 250 milliliters in Santorini Grape. That is $6.30 and the value is $19. We did get this, I think, last season, and my husband used it. That man goes through body wash like no one's business. I don't know, I might ask him if he really loved it, if he wants it again, but I don't think he said anything, so he's probably indifferent to it. Lately he's been using the Everyman Jack body wash in sandalwood, and that is a really nice scent that I enjoy smelling on him. So I don't know if you just need some random body wash recommendations for any men in your life, or if you enjoy sandalwood. Next up we have the Mad Skincare Salicylic Cleansing Gel. That is $8.10 and it has a value of $34. I think this is another item that we had in a previous box. I think there were like 3 different cleansers from this brand based on different skin types, so it looks like they're including at least one of those in the refills. Next up we have the Zippy Paws Happy Hour Crushers. It's a champagne and rosé duo. Those are $12 and they have a $15.98 value. not the greatest value, but they are really cute. I'm sure you can probably find those elsewhere. So I know if I had a dog, I would probably be getting my dog those types of toys because I think they're really cute, but anyway. And then finally we have a surprise bundle, and that is $24.99, and that is supposed to have a $70 value. And they say that you can choose a surprise bundle to receive 3 items within the following categories: skincare, hair, and bath and body. Every season, the products will change, so it's a great way to discover items in the categories you love most and switch up your routine. So if you just want some more surprises in your life, then you can choose that. So they do have some sneak peeks from their add-on store on their community page as well. Just to remind you, I will do that screen capture video. Make sure to stay tuned for that. The first item here is the Ryan Porter I'm Dreaming of a Pink Christmas Candle. And that is $14. It has a $29 value. It says it's a delicious blend of gooey buttercream, angel cake, sugary gourmand, and a cheeky splash of bourbon. So if you like those really sweet gourmand scents, you might really like that. That is 9 ounces. So I always like the labels they have, but I haven't had terrific luck with their with the performance of their candles. So just to show you this candle that I got from, I think, a FabFitFun edit sale or something. Could have been Boxy Charm actually. But it's from this Ryan Porter Candier brand. But hopefully you can see, like, there's definitely kind of a change in terms of how far down I burnt it. And then the top of it just kind of got a little weird as well. So not super impressed with that performance, but they're cute kind of display or decorative objects. So this is 100% soy wax and fragrance with essential oils. Next up is the Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Freya. That is $8 and it has a $16 value. I've tried some Anastasia lip glosses before and they've been decent, so there you go. Next up we have the Short Stories Tufted Velvet Throw Pillow. That is $19 and it has a $48 value. If you'll remember, I said that Short Stories is like a FabFitFun brand, so you won't find this anywhere else probably. It says it's a 100% cotton velvet cover with a 100% polyester filling. The care instructions say spot clean and it is 18 by 18 inches. So I like the look of this. I don't know that it would necessarily match with our decor. We have that kind of olive green sofa, so it might clash a bit. And I've tried to kind of make a rule for myself that I can only buy pillow covers and not filled pillows because pillow covers are a lot easier to store and we only have so much storage space. Okay, so next up we have the Virginia Woolf Sherpa Stella Tote. I think Virginia Woolf is the brand that made that like kind of floral sarong type item for the, I think, summer box. This is $39 and it has a $125 value. It's a faux Sherpa material in ivory. It says you can hand wash it. I don't think that's really my style, but if you want a fuzzy purse, there you go. And then finally we have the Espa Soothing Bath Oil. It's 100 ml and it's $17 down from $53. I do like a good bath now and then. The fragrance notes on this one are rose geranium, frankincense, myrrh, and sweet almond oil. And I think it's always fun to have those like frankincense and myrrh smells and ingredients around the holidays because obviously it's what the Three Kings brought to Bethlehem. Also has lavender oil. I might pick this up. I mean, 100 ml is not a huge size. I think that's about like 3 ounces, but if it's concentrated enough, maybe you can get like a good kind of scent payoff without a lot of product. And I also love sweet almond oil, so I'm tempted by that one. I'm just not sure if I will add it on top of like the cost of the box and all the, you know, additional choices and that sort of thing. So that is it for part 2. I hope you guys found this helpful. Again, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that add-on store video. And of course I will be hauling the items that I do pick up when they eventually come in the mail probably in a couple weeks. So I hope you guys are all staying very safe and healthy, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.